Mother Nature, Lake Biwa. It is not only the largest lake in Japan, but also one of the few ancient lakes around the world. It is a place where the variety of life happens. Shiga Prefecture is located in the very middle of Japan. Surrounded by mountains, it shows changing landscapes from season to season. This video introduces the 4 areas of Shiga Prefecture. The Kotō, east of the lake area, was home to the Omi merchants, who brought the area great prosperity. The Omi merchants' philosophy was Sambo-yoshi. This means that, in doing business, merchants should put customers and society ahead of themselves. Such a mindset could only have been generated by the idyllic village life of the Kotō area. In this video, we will introduce the charms of the Kotō area, into which history and culture are interwoven. During the Edo era, Hina was nationally famous as a lacquerware production area. Although lacquerware was a flagship product of the Omi Hino merchants, the industry fell into decline over time until eventually nobody was making lacquerware any longer. Long after the tradition died and no lacquerware had been produced for many years, the industry was restarted and robust Hino bowls began to be produced for use as everyday dinnerware, just as they had been in the past. Hino bowls are hard lacquerware, providing durability for high-temperature washing and use in dishwashers. They are suited to modern life while retaining the rustic warmth of a handmade product. Hinona pickles are bittersweet pickles made from hinona, a type of turnip that is Hino's traditional vegetable. Because of its beautiful pink color, people also call them sakura-zuke, cherry pickles. While hinona used to be eaten only in pickles, people nowadays use the vegetable in many creative ways. In sugatani, boiled in a way that preserves its original shape, tempura, sushi, salads, dressings, or as a seasoning for ochazuke. Omi beef is defined as the beef that comes from the black-haired Japanese cows that are fattened for the longest period of time in Shiga Prefecture. This beef boasts a long history and is one of the 3 major varieties of Japanese beef. The birthplace of the beef is the towns of Ryo and Gamo, blessed with both an abundance of nature and the ethos of the Omi merchants in raising cattle with great care and refusing to accept second best. The local culture has produced a flavor that remains unchanged to this day. Using fresh water flowing from the mountain as its foundation, the local sake of Ryo town uses generous amounts of Omi rice. Enjoy the authentic local taste of Omi Ryo. The Ashibuto awabi dake, or thick-footed abalone mushroom, is called the illusion mushroom because it is difficult to grow. With a chewiness similar to that of abalone in the sea, this delicious mushroom is bursting with vitamins, minerals, and dietary fiber. Grown completely organically with no pesticide, the producers of Ashibuto awabi dake pursue uncompromising flavor. A version of the traditional dance song Goshu Ondo was compiled in the early Meiji period. However, its origins can be traced far back to the Nara and Heian eras. Goshu Ondo comprises one part in which singers pray for a good harvest and other desires, and another part that expresses human emotions. Goshu Ondo is imbued with the wish for a more prosperous life. The origin of Omi Jofu hemp fabric is said to be craftsmen who moved from Kyoto during the Kamakura era, bringing with them the technology of hemp fabric production. Its successful development can be attributed to many factors, including the abundance of water in the Echigawa area, the high humidity, and the active Omi merchants. Recently, the hemp's supple and cooling texture has attracted attention, and Omi Jofu has become an increasingly popular fabric for clothes, bedding, interior items, and other household goods such as kitchen towels. The fabric is actively produced in the town of Aisho, which is home to the Omi Jofu Tradition and Industry Hall. Here, visitors can learn about the history of Omi Jofu hemp fabric. You can learn all about the handiwork passed down from the ancestors, the history of hemp fabric, and the materials used to make it. The hall also offers experience-oriented activities and sells high-quality hemp products. Nunobiki ware is a type of colorful pottery glazed with the originally developed Nanasai Temmoku glaze. Each piece of Nunobiki ware is original, with potters using the special glaze to draw elaborate scenes and plants on ceramic plates and dishes. Omi Hachiman's traditional food is red konnyaku. With a rather eye-catching brick red color, as if it contained chili pepper, this bright red konnyaku gets its appearance from the iron content, iron sesquioxide. Cognac in general contains plenty of dietary fiber, but this red konnyaku is even better because its iron sesquioxide provides iron content as well. The origin of this konnyaku is said to be a red costume worn by medieval Japanese leader Nobunaga Oda at the lavish but somewhat eccentric Sagicho festival in the realm of Azuchi Castle. Shoji-fu is a type of fu, or dried wheat gluten. Traditionally, fu had been made in a round shape, but Hide Tsugu, the founder of Omi Hachiman and nephew of Hideyoshi Toyotomi, decided to give it a square shape to make it easier to transport, also giving it the appearance of the town's street layout. Japanese people have eaten fu since ancient times, after this superbly nutritious food was first brought to Japan from China about 1,200 years ago. Fu is made from gluten, which is made from flour, salt, and water. Mixing and kneading these ingredients well and then washing them in water drains the starch, leaving behind only the vegetable protein. With its rich nutritional value, choji fu is still highly popular. Daichi yokan, apprentice yokan, is a sweet made from a mixture of azuki beans and sugar, which is then kneaded with flour, wrapped in a bamboo skin, and steamed at high temperature. Daichi refers to a boy who works as an apprentice at the house of an artisan or merchant. The name Daichi yokan comes in part from the story that such apprentices bought the sweet as a souvenir when returning to their hometown on leave. Another origin of the name is Dichiru, which means kneading in the terminology of Japanese sweet making. These two in combination are the origin of the name Daichi yokan. In terms of present knowledge, the oldest store among those still making Daichi yokan is one in Omi Hachiman. All yokan makers carefully guard their own traditional techniques and secret recipes. The most plausible theory regarding the origin of the Hachiman tile is that early in the mid-Edo era, tile layers brought this type of tile from Fukukusa in Kyoto to use on the roof of the Hachiman Betsuin branch temple in Honganji Temple. Durable Hachiman tiles never break even when they freeze, and the glossiness of the oxidized silver is very beautiful. Based on the time-proven advantage of using the high-quality bamboo that grows locally, Omi's bamboo ware nowadays also incorporates modern ideas and designs without sacrificing the natural beauty of bamboo. While bamboo is being gradually replaced by plastics and metals as the material for household goods such as colanders, baskets, and rakes, Omi artisans continue to make bamboo products that retain the unique characteristics that only bamboo can produce. The Maruyama district of Omi Hachiman City is known as the Riverside Zone. It is here that a field of reeds grows, totaling about 50 hectares in area. In Omi Hachiman, the reed has been used to produce screens since ancient times. The reed was also used for summer shoji screens, ceilings for tea rooms, roofs, etc. It is no exaggeration to say that this reed has carried in part the weight of Japanese culture. The reed screen was an invention for surviving the humid Japanese summers. Called sudare, These traditional screens prevent the scorching daylight sun from shining into the house while allowing the breeze to blow through, and have always been a reliable protector in Japanese summers. Handed down since long ago in the Echigawa district of Aisho Town, Binte Mari, balls in glassware, are highly valued for their technical intricacy and brilliant art. This glassware comprises a glass ball containing an embroidered ball that is larger than the mouth of the glass ball. Due to their round shape and transparency that makes the inner ball visible, these objects are believed to bring good luck. As a result, they are often placed in the tokonoma alcove or at the entrance of a house. The Echigawa Bite Mari Museum exhibits such glassware, introducing the history and production process. The hatasho yam is a traditional vegetable that has been grown in Aisho for about 300 years. This yam originates from Ise yams brought back by local people as souvenirs from pilgrimages to the Ise shrine. The current hatasho yam is the product of many years of research and improvement. Probably due to the soil, the yam can only be produced in limited areas, even within the town. It is said that the same stickiness can never be achieved in other areas. As well as being nutritious, the hatasho yam is said to increase your beauty and boost your stamina. Grown only in this area of Shiga Prefecture, this vegetable is rare, even in Japan. The Takehei Iro Japanese-style hotel is famous as a place where the Meiji Emperor stayed for a short break. Originally called Takenoko-ya, this small inn was founded by a man named Hieyachi in 1758. The long-established ryokan serves traditional Japanese cuisine and is definitely worth seeing for its architecture. The floor plan and construction are unique, emphasizing the high quality of the materials. About 120 years later, the building remains as straight and true as it did the day it was built. Guests can enjoy delicious Japanese dishes while soaking in the history and culture as time unfurls slowly. The Toyobo Kabochan, or bochan variety of pumpkin, is a specialty of Toyosato. This pumpkin is so small that you can hold it in the palm of your hand. It's also nutritious, containing about 4 times more vitamin A than an ordinary squash. The number of processed products made from Toyobo Kabochan has been increasing lately, from dorayaki cake, pie, yokan jelly, and pumpkin pudding, to specialty sponge cake stuffed with paste and served in a container made of pumpkin. On August 21st each year, the Ohana Festival is held at Hiyoshi Shrine in Kitaochi. The dance performed here is fast, lively, and flamboyant. Girls dance while wearing drums on their fronts and horo, bundles of bamboo, on their backs. Dancing around them are children wearing casual yukata kimono and adults wearing white juban, underclothes. Dance represents the joy of villagers welcoming a blessed rain. Seisei-ragi no Sato Kora is located in the Kotō area of Shiga Prefecture. It is a beautiful place surrounded by the Suzuka Mountains and an abundance of nature. In the Ko-ryukan Hall, a variety of local specialties are sold, including fresh local fruit and vegetables and kora rice. Held in a grove of the Kanayama Shrine, Shigusabon is the name of a Shinto ritual celebrating the birth of a boy. In the ritual, an ornament called yasa is dedicated. The yasa ornaments represent prayers for the continuation of the family line and a good harvest, and are made by groups of 10 people comprising family members and their neighbors. This sweet is associated with Taga Taisha Shrine, which is dedicated to the gods of longevity and marriage ties. Sweet soy powder is sprinkled on habutai mochi, a long, thin, silk-like mochi rice cake that has been kneaded until it is soft and smooth, and then knotted. A specialty dish of Taga is nabeyaki, udon noodles, cooked and served in a casserole dish. The town has a mountain called Nabejiri, literally pot bottom mountain. Nabejiri refers to the bottom of a pan which is exposed to fire. Also, the expression burn the nabe jiri refers to getting married and engaged to create a household. The Taga Taisha shrine is dedicated to husband and wife gods, Izanagi and Izanami. This is probably why nabeyaki became established as a specialty of Taga. Shiga Prefecture is believed to be the birthplace of soba buckwheat noodles. From late September until early October, the white flowers of buckwheat spread all over the fields of Taga, almost making the town appear to be covered with snow. Taga is the largest buckwheat-producing town in the Kinki region, and all production is certified under Shiga Prefecture's environmental standards. Soba noodles are low in calories and packed with vitamins, making a nutritious meal. Taga soba noodles are delicious either served in a broth or dipped in a soup. Taga is a land that is deeply connected with sake. Water from the Suzuka Mountains is combined with high-quality omi rice to make fine sake that is used as a life-extending sake in entertainment events after Shinto rituals. This town also has a Kirin beer brewery factory, which provides popular factory tours. Itokiri, string-cutting mochi, is made of thin tubular rice cakes wrapped around azuki bean paste. It is a unique design with 3 lines of light blue and pink. When Mongolians invaded Japan long ago, the Japanese samurai fought back so well that the Mongolian troops were forced to stay in their ships. Then, a big storm arrived and destroyed the invaders completely. Villagers celebrated the return of peace by making dumplings. On the dumplings, they drew blue and red lines, which were the colors of the battle flag of Mongolia. They then used a bowstring to cut the dumplings into pieces. Later years, this story reached the Taga Taisha shrine, and the dumpling evolved into the Itokiri mochi, which became a specialty of Taga. The name of Itokiri, string cutting, comes from the historical story that the dumplings were cut with a bowstring. How do you like Shiga so far? I hope you found something that attracts you to visit Shiga. There is still so much more to enjoy, but we cannot introduce everything in this short clip. We are pleased to invite you to visit Shiga and experience our culture with all 5 of your senses. For more information, please visit individual tourist association websites.